Okay, welcome to our December book reveal. Oh, how do I get on the middle screen here? I think that somehow it'll happen. Maybe if I just keep talking, I don't know. So we are going to talk about our book choices for December. And in case you don't know me, I am Becky. That is not changing. So I'm going to try something a little different. I don't know how to do this. Well, not sure why it's not changing, but okay. So I am going to share with you today our books for December. And I have decided to do a holidays kind of around the world theme for this month. And so all the books are going to be holiday books. A huge part of holiday books, you probably think of Hallmark, and a lot of them are romance, but not all of them are. And so I've tried to find several different genre to go into the month with, go into Christmas with. So I have our companion book, which is set in a Midwest neighborhood. I don't think we're ever actually told exactly where. I think it's Indiana, but they never actually talk about it. The genre is just holiday fiction. It's a family fiction. And it is, if you're having some Grinchy feelings, this is a good one for you. I've read this the last few Christmases because they've been hard Christmases. And this book never fails to get me in the mood. So this is our companion book. And I'll share that with you in a little bit. Our book of the month is A Cozy Mystery. It's set on a Christmas farm, and it is another one that's all about family. And if you love like all the Christmas traditions and you love feeling good about Christmas, this is your book. It is so much fun, and it's a cozy mystery, so there's obviously a murder in it, but it is it's full of fun family traditions that are all centered around Christmas. And so I really enjoyed that in there. So, and again, I'll get to this in just a few minutes. So typically what I do on these is I give you the books that didn't make the cut. Every month I go through a big stack of books that I need, that I go through to see which ones we want to do for the month. And so this is my stack of books that didn't make it. And so I'm going to share those with you. And I made a map that we can use throughout the month. And I'll give you guys the link in an email and in the group. And the idea of it is we're going to travel around the world this month. And you guys, I know some of you anyway, read a lot of books, and you're going to read books that aren't necessarily on my list. And so I want you to add your books to the map. And if somebody wants to see where all we've been for December, then you can just go to this map and see which books are in what locations. That's kind of cool. So we'll see how it works, but that's the idea. So our first stop is the UK. And this book is, let's see if I can get the light knot on it. It is called God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, or Royal Gentlemen, God Rest Ye Royal Gentlemen by Rhys Bowen. This has been one of my favorite series. It is called The Royal Spyness, a Royal Spyness mystery. And it is, I think we're on book number maybe 15 or 16 here in the series, but you can jump in anywhere, but I jumped in the middle and then went back and started reading them all. And this is the newest one. And our main character is Georgiana and her husband, Mr. Darcy. And they just got married in the last book and went on their honeymoon. And so this is their first Christmas together as husband and wife. And they are planning on having a small house party of just a few family and friends. And then they kind of get the call that the queen wants them to visit her Sandringham estate. And so they have to pack up their whole house party and go there. And wherever Georgie goes, there's murders. And so, because it's kind of a cozy mystery, series. But it's a lot of fun. And so you have the royal family, you have the UK, it's just a lot of fun. So if you would like the royal family, if you like cozy mysteries, historicals, this is one that you'll like, and you'll love the series. So God Rest Ye Royal Gentlemen by Rhys Bowen. Book number 1. We're going to travel east and head to America. And this time we are in Nantucket. That's in Massachusetts. I had to look it up because I've never been to Massachusetts or never been to Nantucket. So our second book is An Island Christmas, which is, like I said, in Nantucket. It is a holiday fiction all about family again. That seems to be a theme for me this year. It wasn't intentional, but that seems to be kind of a theme for me. And so let me read you a little bit about this one. Let's see. As Christmas draws near, Felicia returns to her family home on the island to marry her adventurous, rugged boyfriend, Archie. Every detail is picture perfect for a dream wedding. The snow-dusted streets, twinkling lights in the windows, a gorgeous red and white satin dress. The only problem is that Felicia has not participated in her wedding plans at all. And so her sister and her mom are the ones excited about it, and they're the ones that are planning the wedding. Mom, though, thinks that the boyfriend, Archie, is going to take Felicia too far away from her. She wants Felicia to settle down with the boy next door, Stephen. Stephen and Felicia are friends from back in the day, but she's not interested in marrying him, or is she? and so An Island Christmas, and it is a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. It's super short. You'll finish it in a day, a weekend at most. And so Nancy Thayer, An Island Christmas, takes you to Nantucket. Our next one, we're going to keep going. No, we're going west. I'm sorry, I had that backwards. We're going west. So we are going to Tennessee this time. Oh My Stars by Sally Kilpatrick. This one is a fun romantic comedy, and it is set in Ellery, Tennessee, and it is a small town. And here, let me read you the little blurb on this one because it's a lot of fun. Like most things in Ellery, Tennessee, this year's drive-through nativity is a little unconventional. The Dollar General parking lot doubles as Bethlehem stable. A widowed writer, Ivy Long, who's been roped into playing Mary, sure as heck isn't a virgin. But then comes an unexpected development. A genuine real-life baby is left in the manger with only a brief note. And somehow in the kerfuffle that follows, Ivy finds her life is about to change. So this is a fun one. There's, of course, a boy involved, and she does a good job with the romance. And so Oh My Stars in Ellery, Tennessee by Sally Kilpatrick. That's a fun one. We're going to keep going west. This time we are in Alaska. And so I have Debbie Macomber's Starry Night. And this is, if you're at all into Christmas books, I'm sure you've read some Debbie Macomber. She is like the queen of Christmas. She is romance, not even disguising it with anything else. She is just straight up romance. And she does Christmas romances really well. And so this one is, like I said, set in Alaska. So let me read you the blurb on this one. Though it's Christmas time, Carrie Slayton, a Society Page columnist, has other things in mind. Longs to write more serious news stories. Then her editor gives her a challenge. Score the paper an interview with Finn Dalton, the notorious reclusive author. There's just one problem. No one knows where he is. Digging deep into Finn's past, Carrie develops a theory. With her career at stake, she forsakes her family's holiday celebrations to fly out to the remote Alaskan wilderness. There she finds the man in question, a guy more charismatic and more stubborn and more sexy than she even expected. Hey, Penny.
Hey,
How are you?
Sleepy.
We are in the midst of the books that didn't make it, so.
Okay.
So this one is Starry Night and set in the remote parts of Alaska. And so, let's see. So romance, holiday romance, straight up. I'm curious though about, I remember reading this several years ago and I don't remember it super well. I do remember that I enjoyed it because I enjoy all of Debbie Macomber, but I'm curious about like flying into Alaska in the middle of winter and how that works. So I might have to read it again just to check that out. But holiday romances aren't necessarily based on reality either, so. Our final one that didn't make the cut is set in Lapland, which again, I had to look up to see where the heck that was. And it is in Finland, it sounds like. And so this one is called The Christmas Escape. It is by Sarah Morgan. And it is another holiday family book. So let me read you this. It was supposed to be Christy Sullivan's perfect getaway, a trip to Lapland with her family and best friend Alex. But facing a make-or-break marriage crisis, Christy desperately needs time alone with her husband. Her solution? Alex can take Christy's daughter to Lapland and they will reunite there for Christmas. It's a big ask, but what else are friends for? So there's all kinds of drama that goes with it. This is the one that I'm reading right now. And it's a fun story. The setting is absolutely beautiful. Way up north where the northern lights are predominant and just beautiful, it sounds like. So Lapland, Finland is our final stop on the books that didn't make it. And Sarah Morgan, The Christmas Escape.
Lapland
Yeah.
is not only Finland.
Really?
It's the north of all three, so Norway, Sweden, and Finland. So
really? Thank you. I did not know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Go ahead, Penny.
Also, I have a link to a live camera feed to watch the Northern Lights because the sun's been very active. And so I can actually check in and see what they're doing.
Very cool. You'll have to share the link.
Okay.
I would love that. That sounds pretty cool. I've not seen the Northern Lights before. When we were in Iceland, it was the wrong time of year. So that would be super cool to see. So those are our 5 that didn't make it. And now I'm going to share with you the companion book. And these don't actually have books in them because this month, they're on my iPad. So let me get that for you. So the first one, I told you, it's kind of, if you're feeling Grinchish, it's a good book. And the last couple of years, I read it and thoroughly enjoyed it. And it'll get you in the Christmas spirit. This is an old one. It's called Skipping Christmas by John Grisham. There is a movie out called, I think it's The Cranks, maybe. And it's been out for several years. Again, this is an old one, but it's classic for a reason, I think. Yeah, Christmas with the Cranks. Thank you, Sarah. So let me read you the blurb on this one in case you haven't read it or seen it. Luther and Nora Crank are fed up with the chaos of Christmas. Endless shopping lists, the frenzied dashes through the mall, the hassle of decorating the tree. Where has all the joy gone? This year, celebrating seems like too much effort. With their only child off in Peru, they decide that just this once, they're going to skip Christmas. They're going to spend Christmas on a Caribbean cruise set to sail on December 25th and happily settle in for a restful holiday season free of rooftop snowmen and festive parties. But Franks soon learn that their vacation from Christmas isn't much of a vacation at all, and that skipping the holidays has consequences they didn't bargain for. And so, again, I haven't seen the movie, but I think the book is well done. I enjoy John Grisham typically anyway. It's very different from his legal stuff, and he doesn't really get into the setting a whole lot, but you completely get the feel of this family being fed up about Christmas and wanting to skip it and why they want to skip it. And the man especially is kind of very Grinchish, and his wife goes along with him. He's an accountant, and so he goes through last Christmas and figures out exactly how much they spent on Christmas the previous year and decides that going on this cruise is going to save them thousands of dollars. And so, and there's a lot of peer pressure, commercial pressure to be part of Christmas, to participate in the holidays. And so you see that coming at them from all different angles. And so it's just a lot of fun. I enjoy it. And so that's our companion book, Skipping Christmas by John Grisham. So our book of the month. Now, I told you it is a cozy mystery. And so we have 12 Sleighs of Christmas by Jacqueline Frost. And so let me read you a little bit on this one. When Holly White's finance canceled, let me start that over. When Holly White's fiance cancels their Christmas Eve wedding with less than 2 weeks to go, Holly heads home with a broken heart. Lucky for her, home in historic Mistletoe, Maine is magical during Christmas time, exactly what the doctor prescribed. Except her plan to drown her troubles in peppermints and snickerdoodles is upended when a local grouch and president of Mistletoe Historical Society, Margaret Fenwick, is bludgeoned and left in the sleigh display at Reindeer Games, Holly's family tree farm. When the murder weapon is revealed as one of the wooden stakes used to identify trees on the farm, Sheriff Evan Gray turns to Holly's father, Bud, and the staff at Reindeer Games. It doesn't help that Bud and the reindeer keeper were seen arguing with Margaret just before her death. So Holly has to solve the mystery before Christmas so that they can have a happily ever after in their family and save the Christmas farm. So the 12 Sleighs of Christmas, it is set on a Christmas tree farm, and they have 12 days of Christmas activities, and those are a ton of fun. So if you're looking for ideas for Christmas or just enjoy seeing what other people do, it's a lot of fun because there's all kinds of things going on, and it's a Christmas tree farm, and it's up in Maine, so it's going to be nice and snowy, and it's a beautiful setting. So 12 Sleighs of Christmas by Jacqueline Frost is our book of the month. And I think you guys will enjoy it if you like a good cozy mystery. I like a book that can keep me guessing at least most of the way through it. And so this one did a good job of that, I thought. If you like a good mystery, you'll probably enjoy that one. So I told you about the Google map that we're going to do, And I will put a link in the book club for that. And I wanted to share also that we are going to, in the Literary Escape Society, we are going to have a cozy Christmas celebration. And what's a cozy Christmas celebration? Well, I decided that I wanted, I don't know, the last couple of years have been really weird for everybody. And I know last Christmas for us was completely off because number one, we had the pandemic going on and you're not supposed to get together. We did, but we kind of stayed away from each other and, tried to hang out outside and all of that. So we just didn't do everything that we normally did. And then it was the first Christmas without my mom. And I know, over the last couple of years, a lot of people have gotten sick. A lot of people have passed away. Families look different and all of that. So I wanted to share, I wanted to have something a little different in the society this month for all of us. A place that we can go to if you feel like you just want to get away from your family even, So not that we don't love our families, but sometimes it's hard to, if you want somewhere to go to get away from it all. And so here's what's going to be going on in the society for December. The first thing is the book reveal. Next week we have on December 9th, hot cocoa and a book chat. BYOHC, bring your own hot chocolate. We're going to talk about the 12 Slaves of Christmas, and we'll have a Zoom to do that on December 9th. December 12th, which is a Sunday, we're going to play bingo. And I set it for 2:00 in the afternoon. And so I want you to wear your festive sweaters, and I will share links for bingo games and for the bingo cards that you can just print off. And we're going to play bingo. And I've got some prizes for y'all. And then on the 16th, we have a fireside author chat with Jacqueline Frost, although her real name is Julie Ann Lindsay. I'm really excited to talk to her. She has got so many different series that she does. And so I'm super curious to just see how she does it and how many books she puts out a year and how she organizes herself. Because holy moly, she has got a lot going on, it looks like. When I looked at her author website, there had to have been at least 10 different series there. And not all cozy mysteries, lots of different types of things. So I'm really excited to talk to her about that. And then on Monday before Christmas, on the 20th, I thought that we would get together and just do a kind of a holiday book, movie, and tradition share. And so bring like what books you've read this month, what movies you love in December, and what traditions your family has. Maybe recipes, how you do Christmas, that kind of thing. I thought it would be fun to just share that with the group because I enjoy hearing what other people do. It's always fun. So, and then on the 28th, which is a Tuesday, we're going to have a wrap up. I haven't quite decided that one yet. So, excuse me. I don't have a lot of time on that one, or I don't have a lot of details on that one yet. So if you're in the society already, then all of this is already yours. And if you'd like to join the society, and be part of this month, I have a link for you. And for everyone who joins, I have a fun holiday around the world passport that I thought you'd enjoy. And so it is a digital file you can print off, but you make your own, just a reading journal, books that you read. Has some fun designs in it, and it has a place to put your destination, your title, the author, when you read it, and any notes that you want to take on it. And so I've got several different designs. You can choose which designs you want on your pages and have a fun Christmas passport. So that's it for this month, guys. We have a busy month ahead of us. I'm super excited about it. And I cannot wait to jump into all of our fun, different activities for the month. Any questions or comments? We're all good. Awesome. I will look forward to seeing you guys in the society. And if you have any questions, email me, hit me up in the group, and I will see you soon. So bye, guys. Have a good one.